Hello again, it's Priscilla Batzell in Spring Hill, Florida at Expressionist Art Studio Gallery. And this is take two, and this is my cream pitcher with some 24 karat gold Deco-Art Americana in the bottom and some orange from who knows where. And I am going to continue with my group challenge from the Facebook group Expressionist Art Studio Gallery Appreciation Group by alternating colors in fall colors. I'm making sure they're somewhat shaken. And I don't mind. Maybe I should put a little white between them because the white almost always disappears and a little white won't hurt. I'm not overly thrilled about the white. I'm not thrilled about this color at all, but I'm going to use it, which is a Modern Masters. I don't know which red it is, but it's very blood red. Whoa! And now I have a whole lot of it because the plug just exploded out of there. And we'll just work with that. That is some color shifting orange from Folk-Art that I've had around that's almost gone. This is another color that's a red orange. I want to see if that's the same actually. It's pretty similar but not identical. Probably because it's years later. This is some red with some iridescent pearl medium, iridescent pearl fine from golden in it. This is the red opal from Folk-Art Treasures. This is some 24 karat gold from Deco-Art Americana with some orange in it. It's definitely time to put the yellow in there. I haven't used any brown, and brown is kind of against my religion, but maybe in a minute. Maybe right now. Maybe in a minute. No, we'll go for some orange. Oh, please don't explode on me like the last one. I just cleared this tip. Okay, I'm going to use something else. That's all there's to that. That's some Arteza from a long time ago. This is some berry Deco-Art Americana metallic, and that kind of reminds me of a fall color too. I'm going to go back and use a little more white. I might actually put some real copper in there. I've got some bronze. I'm not sure what that is. That's a little more taupey. Fall colors. Maybe some green. Maybe some green gold, because there's usually still some green left. Maybe we'll just put, this is going to be totally weird. Put some of that all the way through there. And in for penny, in for pound. How about just a dab of magenta right there with that green? This looks horrible to me, but I'm hoping that it's going to be okay. There's some more of that red. And I'm going to finish up with this yellow, which is, I call it Velveeta. And then this yellow, which is sort of like sunshine. I'm going to move a few bottles out of the way for a minute. I was going to put a scape together, but I think I'm just going to start with this 12 by 12 inch canvas and some black, because I did a painting earlier today that I absolutely loved, and it had 3/4 of a black background. Hey, wow, I didn't actually leave any bottles in my way. That's amazing. So I want to make this kind of as easy as possible. And I'll stop pouring ribbons when I think I have enough paint to cover. And I'll probably use an edge catcher, which is just something to stop the paint with. I want to run that spatula right down that edge. Even just a little bit is enough to lead paint. And along that edge. That one didn't work as well. So 2 out of 3, 2 out of 4. Let's get some paint over there. Make sure it's all the way over, covering. Sometimes these canvases that come from Michael's, the Artist Loft, do not always let paint adhere. So I tend to be tenacious about that and want my coverage. You guys have to pardon me for sniffing sometimes. The allergies in Florida have been excessive this year. And it doesn't matter if you're indoors or outdoors, you're still affected. I'm going to put that spatula aside because I don't know what I'm going to do with it. And I want, what do I want? I want some more gold in here is what I want. I started with gold, and because I want the gold in there, I'm going to just put it right down the middle. I really want some black too. No particular order. kind of like don't see many of the colors because I put so much gold in. But whatever I start with will be augmented by something else. And if I don't see enough negative space left, I will add some. These are not necessarily colors I would always think of as my favorites, but we've only just started. And you really can't beat gold anyway. My temptation all the time recently, since I started doing some blooms, is to just go right ahead and put some of the cell activator on anything and see if I can get it to activate right where it sits. That's right behind me. That's sort of calling me. Well, if I get this to spread far enough and I add new paint, then I can have a whole new bunch of, and a whole new few areas. So that's kind of cool, and I'm wondering if maybe, because we have all that gold, that I should grab what's left of my black enamel and a card hopefully without much paint on it. How about one from over here? There we go. Let's just try. Let's see what happens when we add a swipe. Because I can. And I kind of like that, actually. A lot, truly. So I'm going to add some more paint like I said I was going to do. I'm going to add it from another part of the cup. And just sort of play this whole thing by ear. Hoping that I have the talent to make whatever is kind of fugly and a little weird colored into something that I like. Now let's grab an edge catcher that's actually stuck down to the table under other things without putting it into the painting, please. So I'm just going to let that run right over. I'm having a disorganized day, I have to warn you. And I just put that little piece of acetate card down I was using, and I want another small piece. So I'm just going to go in my little stash over here and find another piece. Oh, I've got a cool piece. I've got a little one. And I'm loving those cells. We got a lot of cells from that black enamel. And I don't know what I'm doing, and I don't mind that I don't know what I'm doing. Although, I did just have, yes, I need a plate to, I like to wipe off my swipe tool. Well, I really like that so much. I'm thinking about just tipping it and seeing where the cells will go, if they'll go anywhere. Not really what I call fall colors, but I'll have all my fall colors left in the bottom there to do the next piece. I want to be able to show you guys what I'm doing with the light on it, and no matter how much artificial light I have behind me, it's not as good as the window light over here. And I am loving those cells, and it's encouraging me to think that I want to do that again. Alright, so let's see if I can keep my little tools straight. So this one's all about the cells, I think, because they turn out pretty nice. And there is always a possibility that I can go through in the end and ribbon pour the colors on there, and it might still come out to be the fall piece that we're thinking of. It was supposed to be. There, we're getting our cells again. I like using the edge of the acetate to disturb the paint and make marks. By the same token, I could probably do that with a basting brush or even some chain. I don't mind that, but I think it definitely needs something to help it along. And what am I going to do? I'm going to put some of the color that I wanted to try so badly. It's a new mix. It has this, it's color shifting from Folk-Art. It still comes out gold. I just can't escape it. Little ribbon dribbles that I am pretty sure I can still make that I can still tip. I hope so. But I have to say that the black is really calling me because I want more negative space. So, who knows what this is going to be like. But at least I figured out how to tip in your direction. And there is always my skewer, which I love desperately. And I could just spiral the whole thing out. Some of those lacy cells look like dragon skin to me. So let's do what I said. Grab a skewer and throw a few spirals in there because I can. The name of my first book, you can find it on the Amazon link under the link tree, which is right under the video. So this is different. It's almost ugly, but not quite, and it might get better. Especially if I keep doing that. Yeah, because I like spirals. Me and Sally. And then I'm going to have to quick like a bunny do another one. And use less gold, because this one's all about the gold. It definitely has an autumn Halloween-y feel to it. What else do I want to do to that? That's pretty cool. I could definitely put some more black in there. Yes, I like that better. I don't even know how much I want to tilt that, actually. Maybe a little bit in both directions, but I have amazing cells. So I'll just chalk this up to a learning experience to try and help teach me what I want to do with my autumn group challenge. Although this is autumn colors. They're my autumn colors. So let's torch, and I'll tell you guys I do sell my artwork, and it's available. The email address to make it available is underneath the link tree, which is underneath the video. On the link tree, you're going to find Pinterest, Instagram, Twitter links, Facebook groups, my webpage, Saatchi Art, and a Teespring link, as well as the community board for YouTube, my YouTube channel, which will share with you what tomorrow's video is. You can also find tomorrow's videos posted to my Pinterest boards on, let's say, videos, and to Expressionist Art Studio Gallery Appreciation Group, which is a Facebook group. That's the one spot that white showed in, and that gold pretty much swallowed everything else. And the only thing that I'm thinking is, this is kind of weird in here. It might be the only place that red really showed up. Considering how much I dislike that red, this turned out pretty well. And I'm sure I'm not the only one that's seeing strange things in here. I'm going to make those look a lot less like eyes if I put more spirals right in there. Maybe they just look like more eyes. So I torched to release the bubbles caught in the paint. If you're looking for my paint pouring recipe, it is underneath the video. This is pretty cool, actually. It's growing on me. There's no limit to the amount of spirals that you can sneak into an artwork if you are a spiral freak like I am. Or like some people are. You know who you are. I am not alone. You're not really supposed to do a lot of stuff after you torch, but if the paint is heavy enough, you can usually get away with some. Or if you're me, you can get away with a lot. Alright, do I wanna? Yes, I do. I like the spirals. I'm good with the artwork. What should I tell you guys? Teespring Clothing is underneath the video if you want to look for all over print leggings or all over print t-shirts and other stuff. Facebook group Expressionist Art Studio Gallery fans and collectors. The albums will hold on to the YouTube artworks that I have edited so far if you're interested in being part of the Facebook group Expressionist Art Studio Gallery Appreciation Group. That's for students. If you like my videos by giving me a thumbs up, I really appreciate it. When you share my videos, I really appreciate it. When you watch them longer, it's very meaningful. Really appreciate that. What else? Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you for all those things and all the wonderful comments too. And if you are interested in being a supporter to help create videos for my studio, PayPal and Patreon links are right on. Oh, I've got paint on my spatula and I can use it to cover that corner. They're right on on my YouTube channel header and also underneath the link tree. And if you happen to be a contributor, you will be automatically included in the monthly drawing, and you can see the prizes for the monthly drawing on the video in the last 20 seconds of any video on the end screens. I love you guys. I want you to take care of each other and take care of yourselves. I got a couple things to touch up. I'm going to try to remember what it is I forgot. Oh, I've got over 1,500 videos. I always forget that. How could I possibly forget that? And they are organized by the 100 and by genre and topic. And if you guys ever have any questions, you should feel free to ask me. I will get back to you as soon as I can. I am not the person with the most viewers, so that means I have a little more time to get to your questions if you want to ask me. And my email is there. Should you guys have an interest in taking a lesson and you're somewhere in Florida or you're going to be visiting Florida, please by all means get in touch with me and I will give you a phone number and we'll have a chat if you'd like. And otherwise, we are good to go, and I want to check what's over there, and I'm too interested in talking to you and trying to cover my edge. And I didn't think I was going to like this, and I actually do, and I want to get up on my stool quickly enough so that I can zoom in and show you some of these beautiful cells. Take that edge catcher right off there. That's fairly intense. And I wasn't, like I said, I wasn't sure I was going to like it, and I definitely do. And I will be looking for any canvas showing spots. Here we go. Let's see if I can focus. Try not to knock any bottles over. All right, I love you guys. There's almost 90,000 of you. There are no more email notifications on on YouTube, so you might want to bookmark the Pinterest boards or the Facebook group and check me out every day. I post it between 11 and 11:30 and 2 times on weekends, 11 a.m. and 11 p.m. I love you guys. I will see you anon. Stop that. Stop it. I will see you anon. Bye for now. Priscilla out.